Now comes the family part of the entire evening. I don't mean family like prime time. I mean family like I'm going to talk about my family. And Bill's family. Where do you hear this? We did go to Chicago. You know, we had a really good time. And, I got to see Sunday in the Park. We went to the museum. That was the whole point. Oh, my God. I sat in front of that painting for 45 minutes. I plotzed. I really did. I plotzed. I laughed. I cried. There were small children there. They even liked it. You know, the lady was asking them questions about it. Well, what did you notice about the painting, little John? Oh, well, you know, that it's got blue and it's got red and it's got pink. And when I stand back, it all looks like black. That's right. It's fabulous. Well, Bill's mother... Bill's mom, she's a real Ohioan kind of gal, you know? And I'm from here. Like I said, I'm born and raised here. Things are different here than they are there, you know? We're not that exciting here, but they're not that exciting there. You know? I mean, they do nothing for a good time, you know? Which is kind of odd to me. We went for a wedding. You know, I told you last time that on my mother's side of the family, we have a lot of Jehovah's Witness relatives, and my side of the family is Catholic. We were all going to hell when I was growing up. It's true. Well, we went there for Bill's nephew, Johnny, who just found the Jehovah's Witness religion, and we went there for that wedding, which was very pleasant. It really was. It was very pleasant. And I won't tell you about the wedding, because you wouldn't like it. So, now, we were there 8 days. 8 days, and every day it was eat a sandwich, you know, make yourself, because there was a lot of wedding stuff to do. You know, we'd have a sandwich, we'd have a piece of raw cauliflower and a potato chip and or two. And that was it, you know, and this went on for days and days and days, and I don't know about y'all, I mean, it's like pepper, garlic. They exist. Have they not made it up to Ohio yet? Do y'all watch TV or anything? So it was the last day. It was the very last day. And Bill's mother is a wonderful woman. In her mid-70s, out in the front yard on a riding lawnmower, going to town. Going to town. We're sitting back, you know, we're exhausted because we put our sweatshirt on, you know. Oh, I'm so tired. She's up, weeding, you know. Get on. It's already 5 in the morning. So the last day she says, you know, I haven't cooked for y'all the whole time y'all been here. I'm going to have to cook for y'all. We've been eating sandwiches and cauliflower. Okay? Cook for y'all. So she runs down to the store. She jumps in her little family-type vehicle, which it was. It had 4 doors. I just love that 4-door thing. Clip, 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 clip. Well, she had one, you know. Come on, Johnny, get in the back. Come on. So she comes back. She's got a bag of goodies. You know, she's happening. She really is happening. She's just a sweetheart. Her name is Martha. Is that a real name or what? I like that. So she pulls out of this bag, and watch me carefully. I'm not going to be able to tell you this again without, like, erupting. Okay. She pulls out of this bag a roast. She reaches down into a cabinet. She gets a pot. She rips the plastic off the roast and removes the styrofoam, sets it in the pot, puts a top on it, and it goes right into the oven. So now, she reaches back into that bag. It was kind of like, you know, I don't think there's anything in that little bag for me, you know. She reaches in there and she comes out with a bag of frozen green beans. Reaches back in there, she gets that pot. Ooh. Ooh. I'm loving it. I'm just like, we're going. Now she pulls out some potatoes, she peels them, cuts them into quarter wedges, puts them in another pot, puts them on to boil. Right next to the beans. We got the roast, we got the beans, we got the potato. We got it. It's over with. So a little while later, she sets this roast, which she has put on an electric slicer. Like this. And we're sitting down. She sets the beans down. She sets the mashed potatoes. She has mashed them, ladies and gentlemen. She sits down. I take a scoop of them. I take some of the beans. I take a few slices of that roast, and she looks over at me and she goes, "I'll bet you didn't think I could cook, did you?" No, Mama Jones, I didn't. Whoa! Did you throw me? I mean, my mother can't put a roast in the oven for a half hour of stabbing it with garlic and beating it around the kitchen. It's got to have Tabasco peppers. It's got to have an attitude. She has to abuse it, get arrested by the police a couple of times, and then it goes into the oven. Am I right? When we were driving out of Ohio, which is a nice state, it really is a nice state. I wasn't meant for that, really. It's like I'm not meant to live underwater either. You know, there's just some things I'm not meant for. I said, Bill, it's going to be days before we get down home. Can we please stop somewhere that you think seasons their food and get something to you? My mama, 3 days after I was born, if I'm lying, I'm dying, she took a bottle of Tabasco, put a nipple on it, and shoved it right in the old bassinet. I mean, that's how I was raised, people. This is it, you know? I mean, am I right? She taught me. Here's how you cook dinner. You get out an onion, you chop it. You toss it in the frying pan. You get out garlic, you chop it. You toss it in the frying pan. Then you decide what you're going to cook.